Chris from MyMMANews.com, and I am being joined by the challenger himself, Jonathan DeBella. He'll be taking on Zhang Peimian at 162 in the main event for the strawweight kickboxing championship going down on October 21st. We're just a few days away from it, ladies and gentlemen, and I got the man himself. Now, I said the challenger, but to be honest with you, it's a vacant belt, so both fighters are challengers in this fight. So, without further ado, Jonathan DeBella, this is our second time getting to talk, so it is a pleasure getting to talk with you, my man. How are you?
Good, you man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. So, first things first, man, I got to ask, I've been seeing you do your thing. You stayed busy during the summer. How does it feel finally getting to compete in one fighting championships for this strawweight band? I mean, the belt, it's finally incoming. Long, hard work, lifetime work coming to fruition. How's it feel?
It feels good, man. It's I can't wait to fight next week. It's gonna be a war. Can't wait.
Awesome. Like I said, you spent a lifetime in martial arts. You're on the cusp of vying for arguably the world's biggest kickboxing title currently. I mean, how much vindication comes from just the opportunity to fight for this title in particular? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to me. Me and my dad, we worked hard for a very long time. Just get any big organization, and now fighting for world title. It means the world to us, and I can't wait to take it on October 21st.
Absolutely. Like I said, man, in the intro, I said you stayed busy as of late. Some of your recent wins stepping over into the boxing world, and you looked absolutely fantastic in doing it. Man, when I saw you time that left hook and drop
Right
your
hook.
opponent, right hook, I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw it from that angle. But when I saw it, dude, the precision, the accuracy, I mean, it was fantastic. So you're seeing success in both sports. So I got to ask, man, why the switch?
Well, we had to stay busy, and those kickboxing wasn't happening anywhere in North America, so we decided to take a couple of boxing matches, and we didn't know if one was going to call us or anything because like it was a pandemic and everything. But we took two fights, and it was a blessing for taking those two fights because now we got a world title shot.
Now, I mean, obviously you came out, you looked fantastic. You proved yet again why you deserve to be in the mix for the title. Now, I'm curious, how does that work when you're in contract with one? Do you have to talk to them about taking other bouts like the boxing bouts?
Yeah, of course, we have to ask their permission. We have to ask permission every fight, every time we fight a boxing fight. So, like, let's say we got offered a boxing fight, we have to ask them,
Mhm.
talk about them. They had to accept. They had to see the opponent. They had to see everything, and then they give a go ahead.
Gotcha. Now, what did you think about the boxing world? Because you looked fantastic.
Yeah, I've been training my boxing a while though. Like since I was a kid, my dad used to take me to a lot of boxing gyms
Yeah.
in New York and Miami. So we were used to sparring high level boxers and training with them. So it was good. It was nothing really new because I've been training boxing for a while. But the experience was cool.
Now, do you plan to continue to dual compete, doing both?
No,
Kickboxing, boxing? No.
right now I want to win this world title
Yeah.
and hopefully defend it.
Now, like I said, man, this bout is for the vacant title, so both of you guys are coming in as the challenger in this fight. How do you feel about Zhang as an opponent?
He's very good. He's number one in the world. He's ranked number one. I feel like I'm the challenger for this fight, and he's a champion in my eyes because he's number one, and he's the favorite to win this fight. So I feel like the challenger, and I'm going to take what's mine.
It's interesting you say that because I mean, I see what Zhang has been doing, but knowing what you've also been doing for so long, obviously I'm stateside, so I get to see a lot more of what you do. I'm more familiar with a lot of your competitive and your fights and your competition. So I know that Zhang, he's being advertised, he's being promoted as this young, hot, upcoming talent. Like you said, he's considered the favorite. But like I said, your feats, your accolades, anybody that knows you knows the hypes that's surrounding you as well going into this fight. So the whole young prodigy that he's bringing to the table, does that even play into your head? Does it make a win for you any sweeter, or is it just another day in the office?
It's just another day in the office, man. I just got to go in there and do what I got to do and do what I do always, and just another day in the office and go to work, man.
And both of you guys you possess insane hand speed. Both, typical tale for lightweight fighters. Both of you are well known for your lightning fast speed and accuracy, like I said. Now, without giving anything away, speed versus speed on paper, but how do you see, from a bird's eye view, from Jonathan DeBella's eye, how do you see this bout?
I see this fight going many ways. It depends how we both show up that night. It depends the styles, our styles, the way they mix, because styles make fights, and anything can happen on a fight night. So there's no really such a stick to one game plan. There's many game plans, and if anything changes, you adapt to whatever happens that night, and whatever style he has, you have to just adapt.
Now I wanna take a sidestep from the allure of the competition, and I want to talk about the man Jonathan DeBella, because I get to see the style, I get to see the swag that you bring to the table, and I'm so used to seeing, let's say, the Stamp Fair Texas, for example, the people that, like, they're showmen and everything like that. Then you got this young man, classy. He's coming to the ring. You're gonna have your Frank Sinatra. You're gonna have, a gentleman. He's gonna be in his suit, rocking it as tight as possible. So that whole moniker, where does the classiness stem from?
It comes from my Italian heritage.
Okay.
I believe so. That's it, man. It just comes from my Italian heritage. That's what I believe.
So fashion's a big thing in your eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. So obviously you're coming up on a big night, man. Face to face. I know you're not going to give your game plan away, but round one, ding ding. I know you can see it going a million different ways, but if you can have it going your way, how do you want this bout to play out?
Depends the night, man. Depends whatever happens, whatever I see him come out, my style adapts right away to whatever he comes out. They can play on many different things. I believe it's either going to be it could be a war, or it can be a very tactical, technical fight. It could be both. It could be a war and a technical fight. It could be a chess match. It could be many different things. We'll see on fight night. You have to
I'm
tune
not
in for that.
I'm not going to ask you for anything. I'm not going to ask you for any gaping holes or anything, but is there anything specifically that you see in Zhang that you can exploit? I'm not asking for what it is. I'm just asking, do you see it?
Everybody has holes in their game. Even me, everybody has holes in the game. So it's yeah, I see things that I can succeed on, but I'm just gonna stay focused on good and bad, because I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm not gonna focus on him. I'm gonna focus on what I gotta do. I'm gonna focus on what he has.
Now, I know the DeBella name, it means a lot to you. You and your dad, you put in a lot of work to make that name just as highly respected as it is. So, winning this bout, bringing this championship bout or belt back to the DeBella family. I know I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but I'm just hypothesizing, putting the good vibes out there. What is that going to mean for you, your family, your teammates, everybody? What's it going to mean?
It's going to mean a lot, man. We're all going to be world champions, not just myself. It's going to be my whole team. It's going to be a world champion. So bringing the belt back to my family and my team, it's going to be, we're all going to be world champions. We all did it together. Me and my dad did a lot of the work together, just us two. But everybody supported. Everybody gave our support. So we're all going to be world champions. Our whole school and my whole family is going to be world champions. So I can't wait for that.
That's a whole nother thing. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Is you and your dad's dynamic is something different. I mean, they say that nobody knows their son better than a father, right? Not only is your father your coach, I mean, obviously your father as well. He sees the good, the bad. He sees every single side of you. Maybe sometimes that a coach might not see. Do you think that plays in your favor for you guys' dynamic?
Yeah, man, it does. Like, I believe so, because we're always working. We live in the same house, so we're always talking. We're always talking strategy. Sometimes we're not, but when we go in deep detail, and we go in detail. And sometimes we do extra trainings. Like, for example, like last month we had my cousin's wedding on a Saturday night, and I was part of the bridal party, and like, I didn't get to train that day because I was part of the wedding, and we came home like at 3 o'clock in the morning. We came training. We did like 2 hours until 3 to 5 in the morning. We trained because we knew we had this fight. So
Yeah.
that's how in a good way I see it.
Absolutely, man. Dedication at its finest. So I'm going to start winding it down because I know, if I'm not mistaken, I saw on social media that there's a birthday happening in your realm today. I mean, it's
That's
not
my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. So happy birthday to Emily.
exactly happy birthday to her. So we're going to wrap it up so you can get back to it. But I want to ask you, man, bold prediction. How do you win this fight? How do you bring back that belt?
I will win this fight by any means necessary. That's my prediction. So I'll bring it back for sure. I'll win this fight for sure. And I just can't wait for our next war.
Awesome, man. Well, Jonathan, again, like I said, I've been watching your career for quite some time, as you know. I'm really looking forward to this bout. I'm really happy to see you getting to compete for this belt. And man, it's so awesome to see for you. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And thank you for taking the
Thank you,
time
man.
tonight.
Thank you,
There
man.
he goes. Jonathan DeBell, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to be taking on Jean Pemillon at 162 in the main event. It's going down in just a couple days, October 21st, for the strawweight kickboxing championship. Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss this fight. Both of these guys bring fireworks to the ring, and it's going to be no different on fight night. Trust me on this one. For my man Jonathan DeBella, I'm Adam Christ. Make sure you keep it locked to MyMMANews.com for all your fight news needs.